Welcome to the Outdoors Magic Green Gear Guide, our look at the most sustainable outdoor gear of the year. In this episode, I'm going to take you through the new look Velez Adventure Smock from Páramo. That's this thing. Now, if you're not too familiar with Páramo, you're about to see an example of rain protection done differently and in a way that doesn't involve any chemicals. Let's go. Most waterproof jackets, like those with a Gore-Tex label, use a system involving a membrane. These tend to be excellent for protection, but not so good for breathability. Páramo products, on the other hand, don't use membranes. Instead, they use an internal fabric called a pump liner, an outer wind and water repellent fabric, and then a Nikwax hydrophobic solution throughout. The result? Rain and wind protection and a system that allows moisture vapor from your body to escape into the atmosphere. The best analogy I've come across is that it works in a similar way to the fur on a bear, with the hairs and natural body oils pushing moisture away from the body. Sounds all a bit out there, but it genuinely works, trust me. We've tested out a lot of Páramo products here at Outdoors Magic, and they've always left us impressed. And not only does it work, but it's also much more eco-friendly than most membrane-lined jackets, because the Nikwax solution used here is entirely water-based. It's also non-harmful to humans or the environment, and it's totally free from chemicals. It's also sustainable because of its lifespan. Technically, you can make these jackets last a lifetime. That's what I really like about Páramo. When the water repellency weakens, just give it a wash with some Nikwax TX Direct, I've got some here. Or if you happen to accidentally tear or rip the fabric, it can simply be repaired, even if you're out in the field with a needle and thread. If you do ever manage to completely wear this out, you can make sure it gets fully recycled with nothing going to waste. Better still, Páramo will carry out the process for you. Now, all too often you hear brands describing their products as recyclable, but not following up the claim with any information about how you can actually get it recycled, so full credit to Páramo there. Okay, so that's the sustainability side of things. Then there's also the ethical side. You see, the Velez Adventure Smock, and the majority of Páramo's products actually, are made by a fair trade organisation called the Michelina Foundation. It's a scheme which provides meaningful employment to vulnerable women who've been at risk of prostitution and drugs. Páramo have actually been doing great stuff with this organisation for over 25 years now. Details on the smock then. Now, probably the most interesting aspect is the ventilation option that Páramo have added here. With the two-way zips and popper baffles, this gives you a nice way to dump heat quickly while still remaining protected from the elements. And there are neat little hand warmer pockets on the inside of these too. I also really like this big kangaroo pouch in the front. It's perfect for stashing a map and keeping it quick and easy to access. And the hood, which can be rolled up and stashed away, has 3-point adjustment and an excellent wired peak, so it provides exactly the kind of protection you want in bad weather. Okay, at 720 grams for a men's version, this isn't the lightest of jackets out there, and the fit, which is designed to cater for a layer or two underneath, might be a little on the loose side for some, but as you might have gauged from the eco aspects, the breathable weatherproofing and handy details I've gone through here, there are certainly plenty of advantages that this smock brings to the table. Well, I hope you found that useful. If you did, please consider hitting the like button and maybe even subscribing to this channel. Fire away down below if you've got any questions too, and follow the link in the description below if you want to check out more items in our green gear guide. And thank you very much for watching. Catch you next time.